Hey! Hey there! Today I'm gonna give you the highly requested Gley build. A lot of you have requested for my Gley build, specifically the Gunner build. In this video, I will only be focusing on the Gunner Gley build. That's because Gunner Gley easily is the best Gley build right now. Massacre build is nowhere close to the best Gunner build right now. And to tell you honestly, nothing has really changed aside from the fact that you need to keep Gley's third skill at a 100% uptime. If you want my other Gley builds, refer to this video. For my Gunner build, this is the build. The only thing you need to understand is that Gley's Descendant damage, aside from shot focus and such, comes from her third skill duration and cooldown. It can't simply be illustrated with this formula. Using Gley's third skill doesn't really mean that you do not reload. Her cast animation and cooldown is the so-called reload, and this affects your average shot. While her magazine size is her rounds per second times third skill duration. This is why more third skill duration leads to more damage since you get higher average shot. The duration of the buff is what the tooltip says, but the usable duration is minus 27 millisecond because the buff pops in the middle of the 1.12 second cast animation. After that, there is a 20 millisecond delay between the cast animation and the first shot. This equals to 1.32 millisecond quote-unquote reload time. This will increase if your cooldown is higher than the duration. This is why fire rate is so good with Gley. It's because her magazine count is determined by fire rate times the duration of increased sensory. And the factors that lowers your average shot per second is third skill cooldown, cast animation time, shooting delay, and interruptions. Battle of Stamina can be replaced with Stim Accelerant for more HP, sacrificing duration, while increased defense can be replaced by resistances. Walk a Tightrope can also be replaced by another effective hit point module or another firearm DPS boost like drive shafts. For example, I am fighting the Defiler. This is what I use. For components, you can go ×2 Hunter and ×2 Annihilation if you like, but it's not needed. Choosing between ×4 Annihilation and ×4 Polar Knight depends on the weapon you use. If you are using Chill Element on a crit weapon, Polar Knight is better. Otherwise, go with Annihilation. Now, a lot of people don't like using Predator Instinct. At 2 seconds, you get 21% weapon attack, not 36%. It's actually a damage boost overall, especially when you have higher third skill duration. Here is an illustration. Predator Instinct will always be beneficial in the long run and will only be inferior if you get interrupted every 3 seconds. Predator Instinct will benefit you more if the weapon has higher base attack and your increased sensory duration is also high. Some of you might also think that you lose the explosive attack for your restored Relic. I tested it. And you still get the explosive attack benefit just like the attribute conductor for launchers. For the weapons, I use restored Relic, Perforator, and the Last Dagger. Refer to my separate weapon builds for any explanations you need. For example, why recoil on my Perforator? But for the Last Dagger, this is gonna be the updated build. I am not gonna make a separate video for it because I already made 2, but the change is mainly because weak point now scales attributes. For the Defiler build, you remove any crit chance module because you cap at 40% crit chance, giving you lower value. And you'll be dealing more DPS if you get Ultra Precision Strike and Electric Priority altogether with critical hit rate on adjustments. For Void Erosion stage 30 and any content where the enemy is weak to pierce, this will be the build. Again, if you have Enzo's buffs, you can replace Better Insight with Attribute Priority instead. And for contents other than what was mentioned, replace Overwhelm with Attribute Priority and adjust based on situations. That's it for this one, guys. A showcase is at the end, so exit the video here if you don't want to watch it. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!